special day for me because I received a package with a guitar in it. Now, I've been sent gear over the years, whether it's pedals or like plugins, and I've been loaned guitars, but I've never been sent a guitar for free. So I want to thank Enya Guitars for sending me this guitar. Let's go check out what it can do. So I haven't done a whole lot of research about this guitar. I figured I would just check it out when it comes, but I do know that it's sort of like a smart guitar, which means it connects to an app on my phone and it has a speaker in it, so you can play it without an amp. Say what you will about that, but it seems pretty interesting, and I'm pretty psyched to check it out, so let's see. It's nice, it comes with like a solid padded gig bag. That's always good. I've had affordable guitars in the past come in these like basically just like normal gig bags, and this feels pretty sturdy, so that's a good sign. All right. Get it out of the way right away. Might not be your color of choice, but it matches my living room really well, which is why I got this color. And I'm pretty sure if I just press this button, it should make sound. And right now, all you're going to hear is the shotgun mic on the camera, but oh yeah. Dang, it's like in tune and it actually plays really nice. Cool, I'm really impressed. Let's take this into the studio and see what it can do. So I do just want to really quickly say that this video is not sponsored. So that means that Enya is not paying me to say anything in particular about this guitar. They did send it to me for free. And to be honest with you, I was not expecting to like it as much as I did. I think this is a really awesome, fantastic guitar for what it does. If you do want to support me though, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment what you think about this guitar and like the video. You can follow me on Instagram right here at JGGlick. Still getting on with this YouTube thing, but it's going pretty well so far, and I'm psyched to show you guys some more stuff in the future. I also just want to put an aside out there that I know there will be some blues lawyers and rocker doctors that see this guitar and want to compare it to their 59 Burst Les Paul or their 54 Hardtail Strat, and you can do that, but this guitar is not meant to be compared with those guitars. This guitar has its own thing, and it's really cool, and it's awesome to make music with. So without further ado, this is the Enya Nova Sonic Go. This guitar is the Nova Sonic Go, and as you can tell, it's basically a modern Les Paul. Like when I play this guitar, I almost think of it like the Tesla of guitars. And by the way, I don't like Tesla or Elon Musk. It's just the first analogy that came to mind. But with this guitar, what we have is actually a carbon fiber setup. So as you could see by the neck joint, it's really cool. It's a carbon fiber body, so it's relatively lightweight for a Les Paul. Two humbucking pickups that actually split, so if I pull this knob up, they split into single coil. And then just your standard setup. It also has a 0 fret, which I think is a really cool add-on. I don't play too many guitars with 0 frets, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, the idea with this guitar is, you get your normal Les Paul setup, but then it also has this crazy smartphone technology where there's actually a speaker in the guitar. So if I wanted to play this guitar without any cables, no amps, nothing, just sitting on the couch, I can just turn it on by holding this button down, and it actually sounds pretty good. When I first pulled this guitar out of the box, I was expecting it to not play super well, but to my surprise, it was set up perfectly. It plays amazing. The frets feel really good. They're a little bit taller, and I'm sure I'm going to get smited in the comments for saying this about a guitar that is this thing, but it's actually really sick, and I'm super impressed with it. So let's take a look at some of the tones that you get just from the magnetic pickups, the way a normal guitar would work, and then we'll get into the cool part, which is the technology that comes out of the speaker here. Let's go to the middle position. And let's check out the bridge pickup. And then I'm just going to quickly add some dirt. So I'm throwing on the Brown Amplification Protein. I love this pedal so much. I hope it's coming through. I mean, I really think these humbuckers sound really, really good. It's pretty nuts. Like, these humbuckers compared to my custom guitar that I spent like $5,000 on. So this is pretty sick. And I'm not just saying that, like I said before, like I could say whatever I want about this guitar. I was expecting to say that it's a total gimmick, but before we move on to the unique part about this guitar, I just want to mention that this comes in a lot of different colors. This is the one that I chose because it matches our living room really well, which I'll throw on screen right now. But in general, I think like the black one looks really slick, and I really love what Enya's done. I mean, I like the headstock design. It's classic, but also unique. And yeah, like I said, I'm impressed with this guitar. It plays really, really good. You know, I've been forced to play worse guitars in high pressure situations. I would be super happy to play this, and I can't stress enough that I'm saying this honestly. I'm not saying this from a place of wanting to look good with Enya. I could care less about that. I'm really stoked that they sent me the guitar, but like I said, this thing is really rad, and I'm psyched on it. All right, so now, like I said, the guitar is unplugged, so there's no cable in it at all. All you're hearing is what's coming out of the speaker of the guitar. So I have it coming through the shotgun mic above me, and then you'll also hear it. I'll blend a little bit of what the cameras are picking up too. So I've got the app out on my phone. This is what it looks like. All I have to do is open the app and press connect, and it'll search for the guitar, which has Bluetooth in it, which is beyond me. It's crazy. And then I pair it. And then, as you can see here, this is just what you get when you start. So, for example, there's a green, a blue, a teal, and a purple kind of thing that say clean overdrive distortion. And I can control that with the guitar. So if you see right now, it's on clean, the green one. But if I press this button right here, now it goes to overdrive, and you can see the guitar is blue. If I press it again, now it's in that lighter blue, so it's distortion. Purple, it's high gain. So I'm going to start on the clean channel. So check this out. This is just what the clean channel sounds like. It's really good. It sounds like I'm playing out of an amp in the room. now I can, if I want, I can just go to this preset that it's on. So this is called Soft Cry, and I'll press edit. You can see I have my amp and then all these pedals at the bottom. So if I wanted to throw on some modulation, what does this sound like? And there we go. I've got some chorus, which is crazy. And if I want to change the modulation in the top left, I can go to a tremolo. I'll turn up the depth a little bit, slow it down. I mean, look at this. This is all coming from the guitar. It sounds really good. It's so cool. Like, again, for what this guitar does, it's not meant to go up against your vintage Les Paul or your 335. Like, this guitar stands on its own for what it does. Like, if I'm going on a camping trip and I want to jam with people, I can just bring this guitar, not even a cable or anything, and turn it on and I'm good to go. And I have all of these different sounds to mess with. So let's check out some more. Like, I'll throw on the delay. Let's see what this sounds like. All right, so now I've got the delay on. This is what it sounds like. And I can just play some ambient stuff. I mean, this is so rad. I can't get over it. Like, I'm sure there's going to be some haters in the comments talking about how weird this is, but it's genuinely really cool. Like, if you gave me this guitar when I first started out and just wanted to, like, try different effects and see what this stuff does, it would be amazing. Like, I could figure out how to use a delay pedal properly or get some ambient tones. Like, right now, I'll turn up the decay on the reverb a little bit. And I have a solid ambient sound. It's really cool. All right, let's check out what some of the gain stuff sounds like. So I'll click this button here. Now I'm on my overdrive channel. Like, that sounds sick. And again, there's no amp in the room. Everything's coming out of the guitar. And this acts as a volume knob too, so I can turn it down a little bit. Pretty cool. I'm really impressed. And then real quick, here's what the high gain sounds like. Look, the reality is I came into this expecting to have a lot of not so great things to say about this guitar. But the fact of the matter is it's a really cool instrument. And, you know, as musicians, we get so caught up in gear and, like, you know, what's the best possible guitar you can play. And if something inspires you to just pick up the guitar and make some music, like, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what, you know, what tube you have in this amp for this gig. Like, at the end of the day, if you find a sound that's inspiring, you can make music with it. Like, look at the guitar player McGee right now. He's not even using an amp. He's plugging straight into a, like, tape recorder to get his sounds, you know? I think that that's something that this guitar really brings to the table. It just brings, like, a new layer of creativity and inspiration. And, you know, on top of all the really cool, like, crazy features that it has, the fact that it just plays good and it's set up really good is amazing. Like, you know, I got this shipped. It's not like they set it up for me in a special way for it to play good. Like, this is how you would get it if you buy it, and it plays really, really freaking good. There is one thing I would say about it. Like, I'm looking for bad things to say about this guitar, and there's literally only one thing I can think of, and that is that it doesn't have a dedicated tone knob. And for me, that's a problem. I use my tone knob all the time. I'm always twiddling with it, you know, whether I'm playing a gig or, you know, recording at home or doing a session. The tone knob is a really vital part of my sound and what I like to do on the guitar. By no means does it mean I'm never going to use this guitar. I'm totally going to use it. Like, especially if I don't want to distract the neighbors and I still want to play plugged in and have some cool effects, I'll definitely use it. But if they could throw a tone knob in there, that'd be great. Or if anything, be able to program one of these knobs to either be a volume or a tone knob. So this video was not meant for me to give you like every single spec about this guitar. It was just to give you my impressions of it and how I feel when I play it. And like I said, I give this guitar a really high rating. And it's weird to say. I know it's weird, but it's the truth. This guitar is really, really cool. And so if you're thinking about buying one, just buy it. It's super affordable and it does so many cool things. You really won't regret it. So that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. There's a lot to say about this guitar. Like I said, I didn't give all the specs, so if you need something, just let me know. Consider subscribing to my channel. I'm going through this little growth spurt as a small channel, and it's really cool to see. And every single person that subscribes to this channel, I just want to say thank you, and please subscribe if you haven't. I also want to mention real quick that I am offering private lessons on Zoom. If you want more information about that, just shoot me an email at jesseglickmusic@gmail.com or shoot me a message on Instagram at jgglick. But for now, that was the Enya Nova Sonic Go guitar. I really appreciate you watching the video, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day.